half-time.
A what ball? See ya. Why?
Yeah.
We're very proud of the players, special performance by the players in really difficult conditions. Started that we didn't get here until 30 minutes before kick-off. Ref agreed to put it back, but Heaton didn't, so we had a really short turnaround to get ourselves ready. We started brilliant. First half, we couldn't get near us. They entered our box about twice, 3 times maximum. We scored a really good goal from pressure to force the mistake and composure to finish. We got into really good areas out wide and had chances. The keepers made a couple of excellent saves.
Winning number 1 in the goal, Declan Lampton. Number 2, Harry Shepherd.
Hello and welcome here to the fantastic Media Welfare Stadium for this Boxing Day Northern Premier League East match between Emley AFC and Stocksbridge Park Steels. I'm your commentator this afternoon, Adam Allcroft. I look forward to bringing you this match on a foggy Boxing Day afternoon. It's a hell of a game coming up. Emley came up from the Northern Counties League last year and have been incredibly strong throughout this year. They are currently second in the Northern Premier League East, 7 points off Cleveland Town, who have started to put a bit of a gap in, and that it does include their win today, which we'll go through some of those earlier score lines in a moment. But Stocksbridge themselves have been strong this year. Currently 7th, but with results going their way today, and they already have, Stocksbridge with a win today could move back into the playoff positions.
Let's hope you all enjoy the game this
So
afternoon.
it's going to be a hell of a match between the two teams who are both fighting for promotion at this point. We'll go through the teams for you now. We'll start with Emley's team. It's their long-term goalkeeper Declan Lambton in between the sticks, Harrison Shepherd, Isaac Baldwin, Alexander Metcalf, Charles Barks, Adam Clayton, Luke Parkin, Christopher Dawson, Loris Soriando, Belchior Rodriguez and Amir Birchall. On the bench for them is Ross Hardacre, Mohamed Kassim, Danae Lawrence, Joseph Kenny and then Joseph Clegg, who could return from a long-term injury today. For Stocksbridge Park Steels, it's Ben Townsend in net, then Jordan Lemon, who moves to right back with Tom Charles with suspension, Jack Tinker, Curtis Turner, who's the captain, Elliot Owen, Paul Liggleton, who returns from his absence last Wednesday and Heaton Stannington, Danny Deakin, Alex O'Connor, James Morris, Oliver Grejlak, Jack Dolman. On the bench is Elliot Murray, Ashley Butterworth, Silas Valladolid Collins, Daniel Hernandez and Tommy Marshall could return from his recent injury layoff. So we're just getting the handshakes between the officials. Referee today is Sam Bragg. The fog could play a factor today. Its visibility has been reduced because we can just about see the left wing, but we can see both goals clearly, which I believe is the crucial factor with the referees, that the referee has to be able to stand in that middle-way spot which he is now and see both goals. And anyway, that's what I got told. Whether that's still the case, because they do change these rules from time to time, who knows. Anyway, Stocksbridge are going to have the kick-off, and it's going to be the traditional two-man over the ball kick-off for the Steels. So we're just waiting as Alex O'Connor and Danny Deakin prepare to get us underway. Big crowd here at Emley today, and here we go. So Danny Deakin gets us underway for Stocksbridge Park Steels in the yellow shirts, blue shorts, blue socks, kicking from left to right, while Emley are in the claret and blue shirts, white shorts and sky blue socks, kicking from right to left. Stocksbridge had a kick-off routine in mind, but they did immediately boot it out of play, so it didn't quite work as they expected. Emley head it forward and then head away by Lemon, first touch on the ball. Grezak tries to get round his man, but Clayton sweeps up and clears. Lemon returns it over to left wing to Dorman, who heads it on, no one there for it. Charles Barks will be there and sends it down the right wing, headed away by Tinker into midfield, and Stocksbridge will launch it over. We're just having to shift it. It's a very crowded stand here. So it's throwing on the right hand side. Harrison Shepherd moved it across and into midfield and back into defence and all the way back now to Lambton, who will send it long, and Morris was there chasing, intercepted by Turner onto the right, and Grezlak tries to turn into the inside, back to Lemon, takes the touch, will send it long and it's a bit off target, looking for Dolman, who goes beyond him though and will be collected by Clayton, who sends it forward and out to play for a throw-in. With Lemon on go to, Grezlak looks to turn, gets a bit of push in the back, and the referee will give that as a free kick. Emley not particularly happy about giving that one away, and the Steels have a chance to put an early ball into the box. We're just a minute gone in this game. We'll let you go some of the early score lines. Dunstan beat Newton Aycliffe 2-1. Cleethorpes beat North Ferriby 2-1 and Garforth beat Brighouse 3-0. All home victories so far in the Northern Premier League East. We're hoping the same won't happen here today. As Deakin stands over the ball, we'll be whipping this in left-footed from the right wing. This is where who will the fog help at this point? It seems to be getting a bit deeper at the moment. Deakin whips it looking for the far post, and Lampton punches it away, and Emley first onto that second ball, but they're being pressed back into the corner, into the very foggy corner, and it's gone out of play, and I think that's an Emley throw-in. So this fog has dropped a bit deeper now. It was deep in patches coming up here, but it was clear when we arrived at half one, and now has gone much deeper. In the Premier League, Newcastle United are 1-0 upon Aston Villa. Anthony Gordon, the goal scorer. Ball out to left-hand side, but well in from Jordan Lemon, who wanted the free kick out to it as well. Does not get it. Amir Birchall, the man, fights for it, and he's going to get the ball back on this left-hand side. Big side challenge from Iggulden. That's going to be given as a free kick, and it's going to be a booking for Paul Iggulden as well. Very, very early into this game, and very similar opportunity that Stocksbridge had. On the right-hand side, Emley will have on the left, and it's Jordan Lemon who's protesting it a lot, but he's going to be shooed away. Stocksbridge not happy about that being given as the free kick. Just about to see the scoreboard in the left corner still as we tick over to getting close to getting over to 4 minutes. And it is a booking for Paul Iggulden. Big chance from this free kick. Left hand side will be a cross in. We can't actually see the goal now really that well. Just a field of grey. Looking for that far post, and I think Townsend's claimed it. And Emley have scored though. Emley get the early goal in this. Don't have any clue who scored it, but Emley have taken the lead. No idea who scored. Ball's being whipped in. On the second attempt, it's tucked into the back of the net. And now the Steels have a lot to fight back from. But no idea who's got the goal. It's not the best goal commentary I think I've ever given that, but you know, it's... We just cannot even see that goal that Townsend's in. The linesmen are currently talking to each other over on this far hand side, and I think there might be a discussion about the current weather.
Just in case anybody couldn't see the goal scorer from the other end of the field, the scorer in the 5th minute was our number 5, Charlie Barks.
It's been given to Charlie Barks. I'll be honest, the announcers to the right of me, how he'd been able to see that, I don't know. But this fog is just dropping deeper. Now the managers, Richard Tracy, a former Steel himself, and Ian Richards in discussions at the moment. So we are having discussions. It does give us flashback to 27th of December, but a Boxing Day match 3 years ago at Brackenmore, Moor, where Stocksbridge were facing Sheffield FC. The Steels were leading 1-0, but that was called off in the 55th minute due to fog, and we may be on for a repeat. And it looks like we are going to have a stoppage here and a break in play just a few minutes in because of the fog. So Stocksbridge have conceded just now, and then now we'll have a decent amount of time to mull it over because of the fog. It's one of the things you're going to have to wonder if it's far enough for the goal to be given. But anyway, we will be breaking play. We will return when we can, because we don't know when. But it looks like Stocksbridge might have another abandoned match. We'll see you shortly. We will return as soon as we know any more.
Georgia! Finish! Get it, Liz! Run, Lacey! Go on, get back! Box! Go on, Liz! Well done, Lacey! We've got to be marking it! Show you stood! Good. One more! Options now! On here! Go, Liz! Go! Keep going, Liz! Confidence. Oh, Will that
Good ball that, Liz. Confidence, buddy. Confidence, lads. Well done, Nick. Well done, Lacey. Well done, Crystal. Lads.
Very good. Did I mention I will do it?
Well done, Chris.
Thinking that, Denise, isn't it?
It is still mum on yours.
I know exactly what you're thinking.
Footy.
Yes, Matt.
Come on, girls. Great strike. Very good. Great goal, that. 10 points on it, Jim. Great strike.
We're just watching the game. We'll do it. Where's Ledford?
Keep going, pressure up.
Hello and welcome back to the fantastic Media Welfare Stadium, where the game is currently suspended due to deep fog. Emley were leading 1-0, goal from Charles Barks put them ahead, but that incident where we think Ben Townsend palmed it and then it went to Barks and he tucked it in, we're not entirely sure what went on because of the fog, which probably does tell you everything you need to know about the current situation. Right now we've come back on because some players are currently returning to the pitch, but we are not expecting this game to continue, if we're being completely honest, because the fog has only deepened over the last 15 minutes. We can't see the corner flags in the opposite corners. We can't. We're just having a look, just stood up. I can't see the corner flag. I can barely see the centre circle, if being honest. The referee has returned, and you can tell that what Emley's thinking, because the 500 draws, the half-time draw is currently being drawn. So I think they've got a thought of how this is going to go. So you can still win some money today. So some of the players are on it. What I've just seen, Jack Dolman and Oliver Grejlak came out earlier. They're now returning to the dressing room. So I can only see that going one way.
Is 102. 102, and that's for the £1,000 prize.
So someone has just won £1,000. Somewhere there's a player cheering because he's got that number. So we're still waiting to hear any of the news. From the referee judging it. To be honest, it don't take much of a test, this, I don't think. I think just looking at standing centre circle for a bit and you'll realise this is just not something that can happen. You can see a couple of the coaching staff are out there as well for Emley are talking. I say you can see, you might be able to see. So it's still created. The referees are out and I think they're returning now to the dressing room. We're just waiting now to see, are we going to get another delay to see if this can go ahead and maybe another 15 minutes will clear it up, or are we just going to get this match suspended and come back another day? Ben.
We now have the winner of the first prize, which is the £500. The winning
What's funny is that
ticket was number
I've only just
82,
realised
and the
I can
winning
see
owner
someone
of
in a
the
lime
ticket
green goalkeeper
is our
shirt.
manager, Richard Tracy.
Sorry, the booze there, it's not the game's not been called off just yet, it's the manager, Richard Tracy, has just won the prize draw here.
And the winner of the £1,000, which was
Probably going to be Declan Lampton at this point.
102, is Tom Stabley. Tom Stabley with Stabley wins £1,000.
Tom Staley's just won the other grand prize draw. At this rate, I'm expecting him to be assistant manager or chairman. So we are still waiting on some news. We thought we'd get it pretty quickly once it was out, because surely it only needs a snap judgment this off. Is it on? Is it off? A couple of players are out with Ian Richards and Richard Tracy.
For the final decision on this afternoon's game will be at 3:40.
So we are going to be waiting even longer, so if you didn't hear that, we will get another, there is going to be a delay again, and we are going to get our final decision at 3:40. So we will come back then. Do enjoy whatever live video we can put up on. So I don't think that's been too well received, Stan. I think we want a decision because some of us have got some left-over food to get back to, but we will see you in about, I think that's about 15 minutes again to see if we have another decision made. See you then.
Shouldn't have ate those beans last night then.
Hello, loyal listeners who are still somehow listening to this, even though we've not had any football for about 35 minutes. God bless you all. So, you've seen the referees are back out. They are stepping into what I'm now calling Silent Hill. Because they're going into the centre circle, and I'm just trying to judge the time and when can't see them anymore, because it's going to be very soon. Yeah, they're continuing in. Just about see them if they've stopped and turned. They are ghostly figures at this point. If you saw them on the road, you'd do a 180 and turn back because you think you're about to end up in a horror film. He's been very quick on there. I think that's going to be one of the quickest decisions you've ever seen. Because if this continues, in all honesty, you know, we've had a bit of a joke about it and everything, because it's what you can do in this situation. I believe that is just looking, we're just waiting for final confirmation. Ian Richards and Racy are going to just talk with the referees now. I'm pretty sure the sweet corn soup I had for starter at Christmas yesterday was less thick than this. So it's not going to be a huge surprise, the decision that's coming. We'll have to see you again most likely on a Tuesday or Wednesday night in January. Maybe there'll be some creativity and we'll see this on Saturday, because there is a free weekend. I mean, we are just waiting for it. It's going to only be one decision, you'd expect. The referee took no time in making that decision.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, the decision has been made that the match has been postponed.
So there we go, it's official. The match has been abandoned.
And for the fact that the officials need to be able to see from one side of the field to the other and one end of the field to the other. So the match has been postponed. When the match gets rearranged, it will be a free entry for all. So the match,
a very quick decision. Emily made it free entry
this afternoon. It will be a free entry for all when the match has been rearranged.
So that is official. The match has now been abandoned due to fog. The fact you didn't hear any booing or any discomfort with that decision shows you how bad the fog is here. Because normally you abandon a match, you can have a floodplain right in front of you and fans will be angry and upset. The fact there's been no disagreement with that shows you absolutely that this is the right decision. You can't fault the referees for it. It's just come down very quickly. It's what can happen on the top of hills like we are here at Emley. We can't see a thing now. It's a real shame, obviously, because we love these, you know, festive fixtures, but what can you do at this point? Well, thank you very much for the 5 minutes of commentary. We'll see you for next New Year's Day against Sheffield FC. We hope we will see you then. Ideally, this game might get organised Saturday, but we don't know. I wouldn't expect it. But hey, we'll see you for next Wednesday's game. Thank you very much for listening and sticking through us and watching our highlights throughout all this. It's been abandoned 5 minutes. Emley were leading 1-0, but it was a fog-assisted goal, and it was that goal that did lead the referee to halt the game. It's barely started. We'll see you for the rearranged match and for next Wednesday. Thanks very much for everyone who's listened. Good night.